Well, well, good evening, John.
Good evening, Ben.
How are you this evening?
Under attack by the sound of things.
Yes, the army, the 77th, they're out to get you. They're out to get you, John.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
What's going on, John?
I turned the threshold on my noise gate down because I had my fans off.
Oh, so now you've got to change it up. So
yeah, it's got warmer again because the fans are back on.
They are indeed. We've got Shalini in the chat. We've got Vaughan in the chat. We've got Militant Mushroom in the chat. And this show was, the idea for this show was born out about 6 minutes ago. So we are here. This is a live pop-up. You control the narrative tonight. It's not going to be a long one, but you got some questions for us? You want to ask us anything? Chuck it on in there. Ask us what our favourite ice cream is, if you'd like, or what our favourite meal is. It doesn't matter. Shalini says, "What's going on, chaps?" I think I just explained it, didn't I, John?
Yeah, I think
And you, what are you drinking tonight?
she's running behind.
That's true. That's true. What are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Water.
I've got absolutely nothing. I've got nothing to drink.
I am mixing my waters though.
With what?
Well, I'm mixing this water
Highland Spring.
with this water.
Highland Spring Fizzy.
Yeah.
So basically, you're taking Highland Spring Fizzy, putting them together, cancelling out the fizziness, and making just more Highland Spring.
No, it doesn't cancel out the fizziness. What it does is it dilutes the fizziness.
Okay, we've got some questions, John. First one. Okay, chaps, wide front or boxers?
Trunks.
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 Is this a preference thing? Which one do we prefer?
I think that's what they mean, yeah.
Well, there is an answer for me, and it's none.
No. What do you normally wear?
None.
Fine, okay.
Yeah, I find it more.
You ghosted me out.
I find it more comfortable to hang loose, John. But when forced, a very loose-fitting pair of boxers suits me just fine. Sometimes. Shalini says, "Ooh, misses." Vaughan says, "Andrew Tate, what's going on with him?" Now,
I'm not Andrew Tate. You're not Andrew Tate, so maybe you should fucking ask Andrew Tate.
I've actually got a little bit of a funny story about Andrew Tate. Well, it doesn't involve him. We went to the fireworks at Eastbourne Air Show on Sunday night, right? And they were doing shout-outs over the sound system, and obviously some troll had put in an announcement, and then the lady just goes, "Just before the fireworks, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Andrew Tate. Hope he's having a great time," to tens of thousands of people. And my wife was like, "Who?" And I was just sitting there going, Yeah. It wasn't me that did it. Someone else did it.
All right, okay. I thought it was you.
No, it wasn't me. Well, Andrew Tate is a former kickboxer / pimp. Well, I guess we can call him a pimp, right? Because he sold webcam girls online, and he manages girls doing all of that sort of thing. He's been accused of human trafficking, though.
Where does he work?
He works in his own little mansion in Romania.
Romania?
Yeah. He works in his own...
You know what? These East European former Soviet Union countries all tend to be a bit on the corrupt side, don't they?
Well, you can definitely... I mean, he says it himself in some of his videos. Like, "I hate a cop that you can't bribe. So I should be able to... If the cop's pulling me over for speeding, I should be able to give him a 50 and go off on my way." Is the sort of thing that he says. He likes a bit of corruption, and he likes the ability to do what he wants. Obin1 says 1,295 migrants in one day, 4.5 million per day. Living costs for them. What the fuck is going on? Well, we don't have very good border security, I would say, is the answer for that, wouldn't you, John?
Yeah, and apparently Priti Patel wants to stay in post.
Okay. Why?
Well, she thinks she's doing a fucking good job. I think she's the only one that thinks it, but there you go.
I agree. Shalini's got another question for you, John. Do you have a gold gun?
I don't understand the question.
Well, do you have a gun that's coloured gold, John?
No. My name is not Scaramanga.
Well, you
We only have 2 nipples.
you are John Portier's the Saudi arms dealer, are you not?
No, I am not. It's a fabrication, I tell you.
It's a fabrication. It's a fabrication. It's not true, I tell you. It was just the Twitter trolls that made that up about you.
Yes,
it was, yeah. And then we took it and we ran with it. Obi-Wan says, pretty useless once hung on... No. I almost went there. I almost went there. But this show tonight is about having a bit of a laugh, right? It's not going to be a long one. So any other questions you have, anything you can think of, just chuck them.
Are you monitoring YouTube?
Am I what?
Are you monitoring the chat on YouTube, or does it come in here as well?
I get both, yeah.
All right, okay.
So Obi-Wan is on YouTube.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Because it can't be on BNT, that's for sure.
Vaughn says, if John is Scaramanga, then Ben must be Knick-Knack.
Trying to do my best evil laugh.
Okay, so Shalini wants to know what our favourite food is. John, I'll kick that one over to you.
Probably a ribeye steak.
See, mine's quite controversial and quite simple as well. It's mac and cheese. Fucking love mac and cheese.
I like mac and cheese that's made by my wife.
Yeah, mac and cheese. It has to be good mac and cheese. Like that shit that comes from a Heinz tin.
That's not mac and cheese, mate.
No, it's not. I make mac and cheese. I make it quite regularly, and I make like chicken and bacon mac and cheese and stuff like that. It's bloody lovely. But yeah, it's a vegetarian food for someone who spends his life eating nothing but meat. My favourite food is mac and cheese.
I think. Sorry, are we finished or are we still going?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I think Priti Patel has. I think she's 14 up top and an 18 down below.
Bringing it right down there, John.
No, I've answered the question.
You have favourite film.
Oh, controversial.
This is not controversial for me. There's one answer. It's always been the same answer. It's been my favourite film ever since I've seen it, and ever since I learned about it, how it was made and everything. It's just solidified it. It is the original Jaws. Best movie ever made.
Okay.
Yourself?
June.
What, the original June?
Not well. The David Lynch.
Yeah.
David Lynch's June. Yeah.
I can certainly understand that. I really can. It is definitely a visually stunning piece of piece of art. Just like Star Wars: The Last Jedi is a visually stunning piece of art. It's just a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well,
but no, I can completely.
It's very faithful to the book. I liked it from that point of view.
Have you
seen the new one? I think the new one is disrespectful.
Is it soulless?
It's Paul Atreides is a streak of piss in the new one.
Yeah, he is.
It looks like you could blow him over, with a hefty cough.
Vaughn says, June and Jaws, have you not seen Moonfall, the greatest movie ever? Isn't that I was going to say, isn't that recent film with the fat dude from Game of Thrones in?
I mean, if you want to go down that route, then possibly the Nazis on the Moon one is pretty good.
I've not seen that.
Oh, yeah.
But whilst we're on the subject of entertainment and movies and things like that, we have a second channel, which is called Liberté Media, Liberty with an E.
That's a good point. So, did anyone see House of Dragons yet?
I haven't.
Right, carry on. Sorry, I apologise for interrupting.
Well, I was actually about to go into that. I was going to say tomorrow at some point we will be filming a review of the first episode of House of the Dragon to go over onto that channel. And there's other stuff on there. Shalini and Vaughn actually appear on that other channel in the latest vlog where we went to the Eastbourne International Air Show. It's just, pop culture, days out, things like that. We keep it away. House of the Dragon, Shalini, it is a prequel to Game of Thrones about the House of Targaryen. It's just dropped. The first episode's just dropped last night, and so I will.
Redcon 1, that's the best movie ever because I was in it.
Just because you were in it, yeah.
It was fucking awful.
I have seen evidence of him being in this movie as well.
It is awful. It is awful, though.
But John, you were in it.
I was in it, yeah.
You were in it. Yes, Shalini. So it's a prequel to Game of Thrones. The first episode's just dropped, and we will be filming our spoiler-filled review of it tomorrow, I believe, which means he has demanded that I watch it tonight. It's an hour and a quarter long, so that's why
it's only an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, is it only an hour and 5 minutes? Shalini says, "Ooh, John is famous. I'm in a Disneyland. I mean, like 4 Disneyland Paris adverts actually, but all for the Tower of Terror. I'm in the adverts. You can find them online. If you can find them, you win bonus prizes. They're online. But yeah, I showed my friend Claire one. She was like, I don't believe you, and I was like, there you go."
Was she in the orgy scene, Shalini?
Oh, yeah, she was an extra in Game of Thrones. Vaughan says, your sister has been in loads to Shalini. I don't want to elaborate on that, to be honest. I don't want to go any further, because there is a joke that could be made there.
Yeah, there is.
There is definitely a joke that could be made there. I mean, we're not going to do... I was out with Spencer this evening, our wonderful dark spy. We went for a Toby carvery, brand new carver. Her portion control was absolutely fucking awful. In our favour, by the way, she was giving us inch-thick pieces of beef, which was great. It was more like steak.
A slab of beef.
She gave me like a paper-thin piece of pork, and then she just gave me a slab of gammon, a slab of turkey, and a slab of beef. I was like,
maybe she was told to push the beef, gammon, and turkey because they had too much of it.
The beef was a brand new joint. I got the first end of a brand new joint. Oh, it was really good, actually. Yes, Shalini, nice dinner indeed. We go out. Me and Spencer go out once a fortnight for a carvery, and it's really, really nice. I also used that Food to Go app again today, and got a Costa Coffee, magic bag, and it's got like a chicken and bacon toasty in it, a ham and cheese toasty, a cheese and tomato toasty. It's all gone in the fridge. We'll have it for lunch tomorrow. All good. £3.
Lovely.
Militant Mushroom says wafer thin mint, or wafer thin mint.
I don't know what that means.
I do like an after 8. I will say that. I am partial to an after 8.
Yeah, I don't mind an after 8. Well, actually, I don't like them anymore. They're too sweet.
No, I agree. They are too sweet, but you know what I'm like with sugar. I mean, I took the glass, John. Yeah, I took the glass.
Lexi has been shaven.
Ooh, your dog has been shaved.
She was at the groomers today, so she is all cut back and looking the better for it.
You heard it here, folks.
She hurt her lip. She's got a boo-boo on her lip. We think she may have been stung.
Shalini wants to know how my gaggle of animals are. And for those who don't know, this isn't Ask Me Anything. I live in a zoo. Metaphorically, but we've got 4 cats, we've got a dog, we've got 2 rabbits, right? They shaved one of the rabbits a few weeks ago. That was quite funny. But yeah, no, they're all doing fine, absolutely fine. They're just, annoying the living shit out of me, as animals do. So I'm not the big animal person, it's my wife. And when I do finally pass on this mortal plane, she will not marry again. She will just become that stereotypical crazy cat lady, right? The one like in The Simpsons where she's washing them on a washboard and chucking them out. That is gonna be my wife. I love her dearly, but I can already see it. Do you think she'd kill me for saying that, John?
I don't know.
I mean, it's the truth.
That's the truth, mate.
You've met my wife and you've seen how she is around the animals.
Oh yeah. Fruit lip.
Shalini says, any baby bunnies yet? They are pregnant for about 3 months and they are still pretty young, so they're coming. We just don't know when. because we have had neither of the rabbits neutered, and they are the opposite sex. And the first thing that Waffle did, our ginger rabbit, when he just started humping her, just repeatedly humping her. And my wife was going, "Oh, what's going on?" And I went, "Nature, baby."
That rabbit's flat, and the other one's trying to pump it up.
Exactly. Even my 8-year-old autistic son was going, "Mummy, they're getting busy," and I'm like, "Where you even heard that?" Just where
Well, that'd be you.
No,
when you open the door and you go, "I'm busy."
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Go on, say it. Say the line.
What line?
Say the line.
That's true.
That's true.
Right. I think they've had enough of us. What do you think, John?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like it. So that was a very short pop-up for...
Truthfully and honestly.
Yeah. And we've been nothing but truthful and honest this entire 20 minutes we've been live. If you've enjoyed the show, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/chasingdissent, or indeed subscribestar.com/chasingdissent, where you can help us keep the costs going.
And on that point, because we have less than 5 subscribers on Subscribestar,
yeah,
I have to go in and authorize payment every week just now. Week. Is it weekly?
Monthly.
Monthly. You have to go in and authorize the payment every month, please.
Yes, otherwise it's not taking the payment. So you can either do that, or you could just go back to Patreon, where it will just do it automatically. Either way. And also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've put a PayPal link in the chat there, paypal.me/weirdlybricks, for my birthday, because this coming Saturday, the second annual Chasing Dissent Ben in a Hot Tub stream will be live. Can't give you a time yet. Haven't filled the hot tub. Need to sort all that out. But it is my birthday, and just like last year, I will be coming to you live from the hot tub. You'll be able to, we're basically doing this, have a chit chat, ask me anything. I'll be sitting there in a hot tub for your enjoyment. And if you would like to buy me some kind of libation towards that, you can do so at paypal.me/weirdlybricks, and I'll get pissed. Last year I sat there with a nice can of Coke. This year I'll have a drink, because you know what? I'm not getting any younger, and I will do it for your enjoyment. And on that note, John, close the show.
I'd like to thank you all for attending this unscheduled pop-up in which we answered your questions.
We did.
It was a pleasure for you.
It was.
But for me, it was just another chore. But thank you.
Grumpy bastard.
That's all we've got time for this evening, so it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Daddy.
Stop playing with my bust!
Good night, everybody.
Good night, children. Good night, Daddy.
You're a what?
A pianist!
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
You have been a delightful audience. So, good night. Thank you.
Oh, my bottom hurts. Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Kim Bob.
Oh, I did love that hamster so. I took it into bed with me every night, you know.
Good night, everybody.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have to go now. I've been standing here for a very long time. I think the end of the show must have come and gone.
There you go. That's our solar system. You forgot Uranus. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening. You've been very nice to work.
Good night, Kim Bob.
Good night, Jim Bob.